Hello, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. I got
Hark,
the
Wayfarer. A moment
vampire
of your time, please.
transformation off screen. It's pretty cool.
Tuwaka smiles upon you this day, Wayfarer, for you are not caught in the calamity at the main docks. By any chance, do you have experience dealing with the dead?
Yes, I do.
Surely it is fate or the mighty hand of Ruptka that has steered you to our shores then, Wayfarer. The great King Baharajad has need of the aid of those with knowledge such as yours. Please visit the throne of the king at the heart of the sun-drenched sentinel. Your audience would do him well in this time of great
I
need.
will seek the lad out then. I'll go. I'm just making friends with kings all over the place. What's up, my boy, Faharajad? I've heard a lot about you. You've probably heard a lot about me in turn.
With all respect,
I
Your
thought you were
Majesty,
another player.
this proves our suspicions were well-founded.
Oh, so
You
yeah, I
should have
redyed
heeded
my outfit. Do you
father's
like it?
warning.
I think it looks pretty nice.
It is not the place of the dishonored to correct a king, Ashaba. You are dismissed.
He sounds like Lee.
I meant
He
no
probably is Lee.
disrespect, Your Majesty, only that you know where to find us. I will take my leave.
What was that all about?
Welcome to Sentinel, Wayfarer. If you've come about the docks, rest assured I already know. I regret that you visit during such times. But perhaps your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps the gods guided you here to help us fight the
Who dat?
withered hand. Necromancers, practitioners of the most vile magic, and the bane of the Alik'r desert. It has been many years since we faced such a threat. I hope the rumors about this group, the Withered Hand, were untrue. But today's events prove otherwise. Several years ago, a diabolical necromancer named Satura led an army of undead against me. Satura was defeated, but the rumors suggest his sons have returned for revenge. They are calling themselves the Withered
They're behind
Hand.
this attack.
Undoubtedly. But I suspect the attack at the docks is merely a feint. Though cleaning up that mess should remain our first priority, I suspect the Withered Hand is planning something even worse. That is the challenge I now face. The people of the Alik'r desert, even those in Sentinel, are superstitious. They believe that striking the dead carries a terrible curse. For them, it is an act of dishonor. That is why I need you, Wayfarer. Then your visit is fortuitous indeed. My own son, Prince Azar, has been investigating the rumors about the Withered Hand. He is a bright young man.
Doesn't every father say
He
that?
needs help. First, though, I would ask you to inform General Thodo.
I met him back in Alik'r.
Yes, that is likely. General Thoda is my chief military advisor. He is also a practical man who places security above superstition. He is resting at his home after returning from Alik'r, but I need his counsel on how to proceed.
Very well.
General Thoda is a trusted advisor and a good friend. He has heard the rumors about the Withered Hand, and he can help us. Tell no one else, though. People remember Satura, and hearing his sons have returned could cause a panic. Yes, the greatest threat the Alik'r faced from the undead was in the First Era, when the Okudan rulers were still establishing a foothold here. That was when the Ansei wards were created. They are our greatest hope, for no matter how great a threat the Withered Hand may pose, they cannot even compare to the necromancers of the First Era. The wards contain the spirits of 3 Ansei heroes who sacrificed themselves to protect us. They uphold the covenant with the Divines. As long as we consecrate the dead in the name of Tuwaka, they cannot be raised by even the most powerful necromancy. Thus, the Withered Hand can only raise corpses that have not been consecrated. It's quite a tale, and I cannot do it justice now. But the battle against Satura was the most difficult of my life, both in military and political terms. It was the Ashaba who saved us. They had the thankless task of fighting the undead. The Ashaba. Where do I begin? They walk among us, but only in shadows. People believe they are cursed. They are dishonored warriors, bound by the sacred oath of their forefathers. They must fight the dead when called upon to do so. I have not called on them. I've even disregarded their warnings. You must understand. The common people despise them. To call on them again might cost me the crown. That is why I must rely on you, Wayfarer. It is not an ancient Yokudan custom, but a tradition that developed in the desert. Human remains decay slowly here, and our people came to believe their ancestors' corpses were sacred. To harm one would draw the ancestors' curse. Of course. You see, the culture of the Alik'r evolved around this ideal. Many of us today realize that exceptions must be made. But in my position, to ask my soldiers to strike down the dead would cause an outcry, and possibly lead to
Understandable. Alright. Well, I'll go talk to General Thodo, catch up on old times, and see what he's heard. There you are.
You. I know you from Alik'r. You roughed up so many of my bravos. Tamriel is a small place, after all. I just returned from Alik'r myself, back in my chair, drinking my wine with my wife. Wait. Please tell me you're not here to disturb me. No! You realize what this means? Not
I understand, man.
Not one. And damn it, I thought this talk about the withered hand was just rumor. Are you sure this is true? The Sentinel docks? The nerve. But it sounds like something those motherless dogs would do. I tell you, Uwafa and Alisan might just be more dangerous than their father. Uwafa and Alisan are the sons of that old bastard Satura. They're calling themselves the Withered Hand as a fear tactic. I knew them when they were boys. They're the same age as Prince Azar. Speaking of whom, we should inform him as well. Exactly. He knows more about this business than I do. That's for sure. If you'll go round up the prince, I'll have to find some way to explain to my wife why I'm leaving again.
She's right
Then we can all
there.
meet at the palace. My guess is that he's with the girls at his seraglio by the north wall. I know what you're thinking, but it's not because the prince is some kind of ladies' man. The girls help him gather information. Perhaps he'll already know what's happened. My hope is that Prince Azar might have a lead on where Uwafa and Alisan have set up their headquarters, or better yet, what they're planning next. Regardless, these are things we should discuss at the palace. We all do. Satura was one of the king's viziers, kept his little hobby a secret. Then one day the king came to meet his viziers and found them all dead. The real surprise was when Satura ordered their corpses to attack. That's how it started. I tried to train them in swordplay. Uwafa and Alisan along with Prince Azar. Those two had no interest, though. I would always catch them torturing insects and animals. The prince, he hated them. And they hated him right back.
I got some disputes going on then. Alright, I'll go find Mr. Prince Boy. Oh, are they all dead?
I should have tried to stop them. I'm sorry. So sorry.
What
What have I
happened?
done? It was a nightmare. These savage men burst into the seraglio. They struck down the guards and even sweet little Rohiba. And then they took the prince. Please, would you go after them? You have to. No, yet
why I'm
another
here.
way in which I failed. I should have followed them out into the street. I'm such a fool. Maybe someone else out there saw them. Maybe they can tell you which way those men took the prince.
Alright, I'll go ask around. What do we got here?
Prince, someone help. They took
Okay,
him.
alright.
That way.
Alright, thank you very
went
much,
that way.
commoners. Dude, I feel like I'm in Aladdin right now.
They took the prince.
Is that culturally inappropriate? For red card? Is that cultural appropriation for the red cards?
I tried, but they got me with their evil magic. They took the prince. Down there. I think it leads out of the city. Please, go stop them.
Alright, well, let's not let them out. Goes right down to the beach. Oh my god, there's so many. Well, it doesn't look like he's too far away. Is that him in there? Easy. There's a lore book or a thieves' trove back there.
I don't recognize you, but under the circumstances, I'm certainly glad to make your acquaintance. You will be well rewarded for assisting me. I can promise that much. Ah, so you do know who I am then? Did my father put you up to this? Is he keeping tabs on me? Well, I shouldn't be so accusatory. If he was tracking me, then I guess that turned out to be extremely fortunate. I don't wish to seem ungrateful, but you should know that kidnapping me was just a distraction. The Withered Hand, they've been planning this for years. If only we had heard the rumors sooner. At this point, I don't think we can stop them. From tunneling into the Impervious Vault, this tunnel was just one of their attempts. It's a brilliant plan, really. The gates of the vault have been magically sealed for centuries, but underneath, the vault's apparently
So they captured you as a diversion and then took you to the place they wanted to divert attention away from?
Undoubtedly, there
Elder Scrolls Online writing.
wards. With the wards, Wafa and Alisan could become unimaginably powerful. It could be bad. Really bad. Even if we can't stop them, we have to try. We should get back to the palace and tell my father.
There you go. Okay, it looks like I was incorrect to dog on the writing. Apparently this cave doesn't lead to the place. I must just not have been paying too much attention. Sorry about that.
Go on and tell my father what they're...
Alright, I guess you'll get a head start.
Word has reached me of what happened at the Seraglio. I should have seen this coming. Please, tell me you found Prince Azar, and he is safe. I told Toda you'd come through. I had a feeling about you, right from the start. Tell me though, where is Azar? And was this the extent of the Withered Hand's plot? Or do they presently plan some further insult to my family and my kingdom? Blade's Edge. How could they? Would that actually work? If they get into the vault, they could steal the Anse wards. And then... we must hurry. We have to stop them at all costs. I can take guards to the Impervious Vault, but we're going to need help from the Mages Guild. As much as I hate to admit it, only they know how to unseal the vault. Will you go to the guild for me, Wayfarer? When you reach the Mages Guild Tower...
Hey, it's her.
She understands the need for discretion. I will meet you at the Impervious Vault. Tawaka watch over you, Wayfarer. Let us hope we can keep the Anse wards from falling into enemy.
And I already know what the Anse wards are, so I don't need to ask him that. I also want to compliment really quick. This throne room does not use the same design as everything else that we've seen so far, so that's pretty nice, actually. What's up, Gabrielle?
Hey, I know you. We killed that crazy old necromancer together, Angoth. Remember that midnight talisman we used to break into Cathedral? I still can't believe that worked. So I don't suppose you need help with something
I actually
fun
do.
like that. Are you joking? I've been wanting to take a crack at that place ever since I heard the name. Wait a minute. Did Simone put you up to this? Why would the king want to break into the vault? Necromancers? Anse wards? Fascinating. Count me in. So we just need to break the seal? I know. Let's try this. Go to the bazaar and get flame stock from Lucien and Worm's headcap from Ninaba. Then meet me at the vault. This...
Alright, I'll see you guys when I'm at the vault.
Yeah. Aha, perfect. Say though, you didn't happen to pick up a few giant's toes while you were at the bazaar, did you? That's fine. Giant's toes could make a bigger gap in the seal, but they're probably hard to find here anyways. These should do the trick, I think. Worm's head on top of the flame stock, or flame stock inside the worm's head. Oh, absolutely. It's only one person going in anyways. Without the giant's toes, I could only open the seal so far. Of course. Baharajad thinks that one person should be you. He wants to talk to you first, though. Go on up. Sure. I just need a minute to think about how exactly to word this. Gotta gotta... Go on. I'll be right up.
Okay. Hey there, Kingy.
We are too late. The implications are unthinkable for all of Alik'r. I've prayed to Tu'whacca, Stindar, and even Akatosh. Though I do not hold them sacred, I will pray to the Yokudan gods as well, just in case. Your hope is contagious, Wayfarer. I am pleased that your road has led you here. General Thoda is not a man of faith, but even he agrees your coming seems more than a coincidence. If only one of us can enter the vault, I think it should be you. I cannot adequately express my gratitude. You must be careful, though. Azar believes the Withered Hand is far more powerful than we realized. Uwafa and Alisan in particular. If you see either of them, I suggest you exercise extreme caution. I pray that we are not too late to stop the Withered Hand. And with the same breath, I thank the gods for guiding you here. Tu'whacca watch over you, Wayfarer. Here comes Gabrielle.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Stand back, Your Majesty. I'm not sure how the vault will react. I hope this works. It worked. Go quickly. I don't know how...
Alright, we've done a little killing so far. I also picked up a new ability for my, God damn. I picked up a new Destruction Staff ability. As you can see, enchanting. I also probably unlocked enchanting there. Yep. Okay. What's going on here? These guys really like using their heavy attacks, don't they? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Hey, buddy.
You are not marked with the corruption of undeath, nor those that foster it. You are not aligned with them, are you?
No.
You sought to protect the wards? Praise Tu'whacca. That means there are still living those who oppose the menace of necromancy in the Alik'r. Hearken closely then, for my spirit cannot abide here long. We sacrificed ourselves to create the wards, and through them we have protected the consecrated dead. But the wards have fallen into corrupted hands now, and we are powerless to stop them. You must recover the wards. I do not know. My sight is weakened, and my presence is tied to my ward. They have taken it far from here. That is why I am fading. Find the wards. Bring them back. Tu'whacca be with you. We will meet again.
Fuck. Kingy, I've got some bad news.
That took longer than I hoped. It's hard to be patient when I know the fate of my kingdom is at stake. Tell me you have good tidings. Or did they escape with the Ansei wards?
They escaped.
Damn it all! Thoda said Satura's sons were dangerous. That's certainly true now. With the Ansei wards, they can raise an army faster than I can. We have to stop them. We have to send Uwafa and Alisan to join their father in oblivion. I've done everything in my power to avoid calling on the Ashaba. But I no longer have a choice.
Okay.
We must have their help to recover the Ansei wards. I would avoid contacting them directly, however. Will you be my envoy, Wayfarer? Thank you. Most of the Ashaba live together, wandering the desert, going gods know where. Track them down, and tell their leader Marima that the Alik'r needs him again. We need the Ashaba to fight the Withered Hand. The Ashaba often spend this season camping at Morwa's bounty to the south. God's willing, perhaps they are still there. Marima sent his daughter to warn me of the Withered Hand. They wanted to help. I regret that I turned them away. I hope I needn't remind you to keep this quiet. Rumors will spread about the Withered Hand, but we should try to keep the theft of the Anse wards
Probably.
I have many political enemies who would try to turn this to their advantage. Of course it will. But what am I to do? Allow my public image to endanger the kingdom? Sometimes a king cannot save his face and his people at the same time. Still, I would prefer we not shout our plans from the rooftops.
Yeah, good idea, good idea. Yeah, we're going with speed. Yep, I got enchanting now. It's pretty cool. Do I have anything else here? Nope. Looks like there's someone here.
My father. You approach the camp of the Ashaba. Wait. I recognize you from Faharajad's palace. He would not listen to us. And now, we all pay for his stubbornness. Faharajad sent you to ask for our help? Now? The nerve of this king. Well, if you seek my father, you should know he and many other of our warriors are extremely ill. Some are dead. Our water was poisoned. I suspect it was the necromancers, the Withered Hand, but it is of little importance now. All that matters is finding the ingredients for the antidote. If my father dies, there is no Ashaba for the king to call upon. Will you help me then?
Yeah, sure.
Come quickly then. Meet me at my tent in the camp.
I just got a guild invite from someone I was chatting with. Alright.
Here. I've marked on your map where my father says we can find the ingredients. Lead the...
I'm just gonna finish this quest real quick.
Stay back, Wanderer. You are welcome to our camp, but our chief is not entertaining guests. Like so many of our warriors, he has been poisoned. Only his daughter may disturb his rest. The king has waited too long. So many warriors have died, and Marima holds on to life by a thread. We will answer the king's call to the best of our ability, but I fear we can do very little. You should speak to Talia if
I have. So why exactly could they not gather this shit? Question mark. Whatever.
I will see my fallen brothers and sister avenged, even if it is the last thing I ever do.
I wouldn't.
That's
I mean, okay.
everything. Meet me at my father's tent.
Hey there, brother.
Please,
You
father.
are welcome to our camp. We are usually generous hosts, but under the circumstances, I hope you understand. You have seen, of course, the tribe is weak,
I do not
and
like
I am soon to return to the sand.
Do as you say, father.
Another must fulfill the sacred duty of the Ashaba. That other is you. It
A
has
lot of
been
things have been foreseen
foreseen.
about me. Apparently.
Yes, there can be no doubt. The Withered Hand. We have never faced such a threat. But it is our duty to stop them. You must become one of us. You must become an Ashaba. Then, you must stop the
How I do
Withered
that?
Hand. There There is a ritual. My daughter. I told her the ingredients were for an antidote. But she knows now. They are for your initiation. There's not much time. You must decide. Are you willing to join us to become an Ashaba? I understand your hesitation, but whether you join us or not, defeating the Withered Hand is your destiny. By becoming Ashaba, you are simply fulfilling our duty by doing what you are already destined to do. Nothing further is expected.
All right.
Thank you. You move a great weight off of the heart of a dying man. The future of my daughter is not happy right now. She's as stubborn as her mother was. But death will not be stayed. Be assured, though, Initiate, after you complete the trial, she will help you fight the hand. If you wish, that is good. I believe she is finished.
Alright, well, I'll go talk to her. Oh.
The great man lies dying over there, and he has put all his
Happens
faith
more
in you.
often than you'd like to
I
think.
hope it is not misplaced. I have finished mixing the potion for your initiation. Whenever you are ready, we can begin the trial. Very well. Then here it is. Go to the Mikada in the back of the tent and drink. Be prepared, Initiate. The potion will bring on a vision of the past. When the vision is over, you will know what it means to be a Shaba.
Sick. What we got?
Samir, my brother. Finally you stir. Did you drink too deeply from the starry well last night? This is unlike you. Quickly, pull yourself together. We can afford no idle time today. Morwaz, mercy. Maybe you took a head bump too. Did you forget about the battle? The regatta will drive these evil elves from our lands for good.
Are we fighting the Sinestral Elves?
Fight at your side today, brother. Tell
Oh
me you
shit,
still
I'm excited
feel up
about
to it.
this.
Now there is the Samir I know. Sometime you will have to tell me what has befallen on this last night. A story of wildness, I am sure. Come now, though. Our father prepares to address the regatta. He is expecting us. Samir, I am really starting to worry. Have you been ensorcelled? The year is 853. Our father is King Jaqwan, come from old Yakuta to settle here in the Alik'r desert. I hope this is starting to sound familiar. The Ashaba? These people I do not know. Are they also elves? If we must, we will kill them too. I need you to focus though, Samir. Focus on the battle today. We should hurry to hear Father's speech. Blade's Edge, I am sorry. You are the crown prince, but I am your brother, and I was worried. Please tell me you are all right. I have been looking forward to this battle for weeks, but Father will not let me fight unless you lead the way. Because they do not want us here. Our people came across the sea from old Yakuta to settle here, but these elves, the Koralanya clan.
Ah, so these are aliens.
We are making our stand today, letting them know we are here
Let's
to
go.
stay. Praise the gods. It would not be proper if we were not present when Father makes his speech. He is very likely starting to worry about us himself.
Regatta, you all know that the elves are outside our walls. These infidels call us barbarians. They would drive us from this land, but what the elves do not know is that Rutger himself guided us to these shores. He decreed that the Alik'r would be our home. Today, the infidels will see the strength of the Shahai. Ansi will guide our blades. Today, the sands will run red with elven blood.
Okay.
strong, Samir. My heart is proud. I believe this will be a day of destiny for you and your brother. If we wish to remain here, we must cleanse the land of these elves' taint. Yes, and much of the glory for this victory will go to you and your brother. I send you forth as my champions to slice through the elves' ranks and find their leader. You will cut off the snake's head, and then the body will wither and die. Yes, it is a great honor and a great responsibility, but you have proven your valor time and again, Samir. I know you will succeed and clear the way for our people's future. Go now, and go with the gods, my son. You have
Fuck
my blessing.
yeah.
I know you will be victorious, my son. May Ansi guide your blade.
Okay.
Give me a moment, Samir. I must make my offering to Onsi. Come to my tent when you are ready to enter the battle. Our deeds today will be remembered for generations to come, brother. Lead on.
Hell yeah. No, they're not gonna do the little thing where they're like, brrr. Damn. Nope. Okay, F4 does nothing, thank God. Alrighty, Kin Lady. You're going down.
You people are certainly eager to die.
Why can I not? Oh my God. Okay, jeez. I do not want to get in the way of that again.
You've already lost. While you charged me, we went behind and killed your king. Ha!
Oh, the king's dead? Shit.
Must have gone through the crypt. Quickly, we must stop them. I smell death in here, Samir. Gods, look at the walking
Oh
bones.
yeah, those are some walking bones for sure. We're climbing.
You are too late, Samir.
No.
Your father is dead. Even worse, some elven necromancer. He turned your father into an abomination. The necromancer slew your father and then reanimated his corpse. It is the most terrible thing I have ever seen. He is lost. There is nothing to be done for it. Samir, you must not go in there. You would have to strike down your own father. As darkly as these events have transpired, our laws remain sacred. Your father is honored dead. Harm his remains, and you dishonor yourself. Yes, there is no other choice to be made. I know your father would not want us to abandon our new home here, but he could not have foreseen this. He would not have us break the sacred law. You must not even consider such a thing.
I'm considering it.
We should discuss this, Samir.
Oh, he's also a prince? Cool. I thought that the way he talked earlier meant that only I was a prince.
Fate has dealt us a cruel hand, my brother. I agree with you. Father would not want us to flee our home. But do we dishonor ourselves? To kill him would mean exile, but I am willing to do this if you command. Because it is clear that one of us must make this sacrifice. You are in line to become king now. If you strike our father, you would be throwing all of this away. For me, there is not as much at stake. Just speak the command.
No, I
and
got
will
it.
Go, brother. No, no, please. I beseech you to reconsider this decision, Samir. I cannot.
I couldn't bear to see you exiled, bro.
I do. I am not sewn from the same cloth as you and father. I am not.
You'll make a fine king, Hakmir. Hakmir. Alright, motherfucker. You killed my dad.
You failed me. Now you will die.
Destroyed. Easy. I gotta talk to the boys again.
done then, I would not have such courage. In my mind, you are a hero for what you have done. No, you deserve to be honored for your actions. But the Vizier says that
Change the law, dude. This is bullshit.
exiled instead. I don't know what to do. Your courage, your humility. You should be king, not I. I'm sorry. I suppose I must stop acting like a child and accept my responsibility. Whatever happens, though, your sacrifice will never be forgotten. I love you,
I love you too, bro.
Why, Samir? Why? You have broken the most sacred tradition of the kingdom. Nothing can justify such sacrilege. The law is clear, Samir. Exile. You must leave here now and never return. Good. Then there is nothing more for us to discuss. Let us hope your brother learns to listen to my counsel, and to make better decisions than you have.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Oh, am I back in my own body now? Question mark. I am.
Welcome back. You were gone for longer than I expected. I trust you walked in the steps of Prince Samir of Yath and experienced the events that led to his exile? He was. Samir went on to start a family and a tribe in exile. They wandered the desert as nomads and became known as the Ashaba. Hakmir became king and ruled peacefully until years later, when he again faced the threat of necromancers and undead. The colony from Yath would have fallen, but
The
Samir
Ashaba are
led
just
his tribe
children.
against the necromancers and their army of risen dead. The Ashaba accepted the dishonor of fighting the dead to save the kingdom. So it has been ever since. You have now witnessed the first sacrifice, and you know that true honor need not be named. You are one of us. You are Ashaba. We will recognize you as our sister, and together, we will uphold the sacred duty of our tribe. Yes, the words have been spoken. Normally, my father would conduct a small ceremony and speak the words, but his spirit moved on while you were unconscious. His last request was that you and I
We're halfway through this quest line already, by the way.
There is little we can do to help our fellow Ashaba here now. So we should do as my father wished. We should dedicate ourselves to destroying the Withered Hand. They killed my father. I will enjoy the opportunity to even the score. There is a place to the northeast, a sacred place called Tuwaka's Throne. It is a place of quiet and of honor. Many, many heroes have been laid to rest there. I worry what would happen if the Withered Hand were to go there. I must see to the consecration of my father's remains. It would be disrespectful to do otherwise. Go on to Tuwaka's Throne. Look for an Ashaba named Ramati. I know these sands well. I will catch up with you soon enough.
Very well. Very well. Alright, lad. What do you got for me? No, it's not.
This is not good. Not good at all. I've killed a skeleton or two in my day, but this is worse than that. We are going to need
I'm an
more-
Ashaba.
You? I'm pretty good with faces, but I don't know yours. You must have just joined then. Either way, welcome to the tribe. It's
Indeed.
good that you're here.
Do you understand why I am concerned? Some of the greatest heroes in history are buried here. Kings, queens, legendary warriors. If they've risen, it is a Ashaba duty to kill them, and that's not going to be
What can I do?
easy.
There is. I maintain vigil here to ensure that certain ancient heroes, let's just say, if they're raised, that's a problem. With what's happened here, I need someone to
Okay.
check their graves. If they're up and about, they need to be put down. Thank you. This is no small thing, I ask, and I appreciate you stepping up. The 3 graves I need you to check belong to Homage Arena, Yokita Razul, and Queen Afsar. They changed the course of history. They deserve to rest. I'll mark the graves' locations on your map. I'd go with you, but I have to watch and ensure they don't slip by. There are other Ashaba who can join you, though. You want one skilled in swordplay, or one who's adept at
A
restoration
healer sounds
magic?
nice.
You're brave to cross blades with these heroes yourself. Don't worry, though. This man will ensure you do not fall. There are many heroes buried here, to be sure. But these three are the ones Ashaba scholars are most concerned about. They were extremely powerful in life, and scholars fear they could be extremely dangerous in death. Yes, she seized the throne the ancient way. Late in the First Era, the king died with no heir, and the nobles squabbled over the throne. Afsar solidified her rule by killing the opposition. Despite its bloody start, her reign was very peaceful. Rena was an arminger in the Order of Diagna, who died in the final days of the siege of Orsinium. She was born in the siege camp there, and spent her entire 26 years fighting the orcs. They say it was her sacrifice that brought us victory. Razul fought alongside Divad Hunding, leading the regatta to conquer Alik'r. When the Natotembu and the Yokudan nobility came later, Razul made himself Yokita to cement the power of the regatta. Some call him the first forebear.
Very interesting stuff. What is that? I feel like I just saw another... Okay. There's a dolmen starting up right next to us. I wish I could be there. They give a lot of Fighters Guild. Right now I'm looking for Fighters Guild and Mages Guild stuff, so that I can do those two quest lines. Probably should have interrupted there. I need to get better at doing stuff like that. Alright, you've been murderized. Hey there, brother. Yokita Razul. Sounds like someone got lazy naming their D&D characters. They just named them after the continent they come from. Visit the grave of Queen Afsar. Okay, just one of you goobers left. When I have my boy out, oh, my magic's being negated. This is cringe. Bam. Alright, Ramadi.
There's no need for me to ask whether the heroes had been raised when you found them. I only need to know, are they now at rest? Then you fulfilled the duty of the Ashaba here, and saved me a dung heap of trouble. As we Ashaba always say, true honor need not be named. I hope we cross paths again.
Yeah? What do I do now? I figured it out.
They will pay Satakar's wrath, Wayfarer. Unless you want to wade through an army of undead, go no further. These dogs, the Withered Hand, they seized control of Tuwaka's throne, and now they are raising the consecrated dead. How is this even possible? The Ansei wards, stolen. There is no way.
It wasn't that impervious.
Vault. How? This does explain how they raise the consecrated dead, though. It also explains why Tuwaka is so angry. He speaks to me. He says the temple must be cleansed, and now. Oh, Tuwaka will do the cleansing. We must only clear the way. If you will help me light the sacred braziers, Tuwaka will send his breath to help us destroy the Withered Hand and return the dead to the sand. For each direction the wind blows, there is a brazier. Light the first 3, and meet me at the west brazier. I will light that one. Then, we will light the central brazier together, and soon see Uwafa and his withered hand destroyed.
Nice. Alright, Buckaroo. I thought he was about to just jump off the edge. Bamaran. How many of these are there? I think there's 4. Oh, there's not even like a necromancer on this one. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, now I gotta defend it. Okay, it's just more of these guys. Hey there, brother. I see I lit 3 of those and you lit 1 of them. So there's a bit of a unequal distribution of power
well,
here.
Wayfarer. Tuwaka is pleased. Very soon, it is like Tuwaka is taking in the air and preparing to send his breath. The withered hand here will soon crumble, and the particles will drift away like sand in the wind. Tuwaka says you will have the pleasure of killing this Uwafa.
Okay.
With his help, of course. First, you must light the final brazier over there. Then, Tuwaka's breath will come. Uwafa has sealed himself inside the sanctum with my priests. I fear for them, but Tuwaka will help us. He will unseal the doors. Then you can go in and kill this necromancer bastard. Are you ready to witness the power of a god?
Sure as hell.
Go now and light the final brazier. Do not fear the power of Tuwaka. You and I, we are his champions in this.
Alright. About to go inside, finish one of these bros off. Excuse me?
Oh, great Tuwaka, keeper of souls, hear the prayer of your humble servant. Your sacred grounds have been defiled.
Indeed they have.
The rest of our ancestors have been disturbed. I ask you to send your sacred breath to cleanse the temple and give
That's
us
pretty
your
cool.
blessing to destroy the defiler. He has given his blessing. Go into the inner sanctum and...
Alright, Uwafa. Your schemes are coming to an end.
Die! Now, rise! Fight!
I was gonna kill them, but... Okay. Nisha? Oh, hell no.
Your corpse will soon fight for me!
Hold on, we about to deal with... Aw, oh, damn. This guy's almost dead. I got him. Hell yeah. I'll collect the onside ward. Where is... Oh, oh, it's like a sword? Huh.
Thank you. The corruption in my ward is gone. But the other wards, we must find them.
Indeed we must. Indeed we must.
I am very proud. Tuwaka says that you smote this Uwafa mightily. You recovered the ward of
I did indeed.
Anseradan as well. The temple is restored, and Alik'r is safer. Tuwaka is pleased. Tuwaka says you should not worry.
He says you will find them. I can watch over the ward of Anse Radan for now. Tuwaka has much faith in you, my friend. He wants me to give you this. You should be honored. I do not know where the other Anse wards have been taken, but Tuwaka tells me that you must go east, my friend. He says that is the next step on your journey. No, Tuwaka is quiet now. He is not worried about you. He is more worried about me getting the temple cleaned up. I have a suggestion, though. I think you should start your search in the city of Bergama. There is a great scholar in Bergama. Her name is Zore. She knows much about the Anse wards. She may have the answers we seek. Wherever you go, Tuwaka will be with you. Of that,
Very
I am
well. Ooh, bookshelves in here. I think she's something of a scholar. Yes, I would gladly take all of that.
I see you there, but you must wait.
All
A
of my
scholar's
core
work is
stuff.
seldom
Nice.
urgent, but I have a request from the king himself. It seems the Anse wards have been misplaced. Wait, I should not have.
I already
just
got one.
forget I said that. You did? It has occurred to me that
Also,
the
yeah,
withered
you probably
hand
shouldn't
might
say
seek
that
to
shit.
Use the wards to raise the consecrated dead at Tuwaka's throne. I am relieved that you stopped them. So now we just need to find the other two wards. My apprentice Shiri is traveling with Prince Azar, trying to find answers, but they need my research. Let me work. I will ensure you are notified when we know more. It seems the power of the Anse wards is somehow linked to their lives of the Anse who created them. By learning about the Anse, I hope to get an idea of where the withered hand may take the wards. Now, lead me to
Okay. Where does that leave me? Okay, so I suppose we have to do this quest here that this guy gives us first.
You're heading the wrong way, Wayfarer. Anyone with the sense the gods gave to a dog is leaving Bergama, or making preparations to do so. Many people have gone missing in recent days, and the city officials can't seem to do their jobs. Whoever is behind this has them running in circle. Politics. Always the problem here. The magistrate is a forebear, and the crowns say she is incompetent. Neither side trusts the other. It creates quite a mess. You want to help? Speak to the magistrate in the Hall of Judgment. I'm
Alright, guess that's what I'll do. This is a pretty nice place.
Do you mind?
Just keeping my eye out for lore books here. Okay.
I welcome you to Bergamo, Wayfarer. I hope you brought your gold. Our markets have goods of the finest quality, things you can find nowhere else. Regardless of any rumors, I assure you the city is safe, so stay as long as you like. Not entirely, but they have certainly been blown out of proportion. Some people speak as if respectable citizens were disappearing left and right. It's true that a few people have gone missing, but they were mostly beggars and vagrants. Oh, that is very kind of you to offer.
Do you know who I
The
am?
administration has a handle on the situation. I believe Justice Ista and his officers have some promising leads. You are a guest here. It would not do for us to put you to work.
Alright. And I'm gonna do it no matter what. This guy would speak to us, evidently. Hey, it's literally the guy.
Greetings,
She just told us didn't need our help.
Our fair city has always been a sanctuary for those traveling across the scorching sands of the Alik'r desert. I hope you find it so. I am Justice Ista, the head of security here. I am pleased to meet you. I overheard you speaking to the magistrate. You expressed an interest in assisting with the investigation. I know she believes we have the situation under control, but I'm afraid nothing could be further from the truth. Because I have withheld many of the facts. Magistrate Sulma is a forebear. In this withered hand business has the crowns here calling for King Faharajah to step down. She has enough worries with that. Security is my duty. I do. My bailiffs and I are crowns. Duty requires we be impartial, but forebears do not trust us, and now our fellow crowns distrust us because we work for the magistrate. No one talks, so we have no leads on the disappearances. Will you help us? That is what I had hoped. Of course, neither forebears nor crowns will open up to a stranger, and in fact, you can't even enter their respective fellowship houses. I have a plan, though. You simply have to wear these dishdashas to disguise yourself. Yes, people get quiet when my bailiffs and I are around. Explore the city and listen. In particular, wear the disguises and visit Ragada's Respite and Ator's Oasis. Follow up on any leads and report back when you have something solid. I regret that political disagreements between crowns and forebears should impede a criminal investigation, but recent events have increased tensions dramatically. I am confident that your assistance in the investigation will prove to be valuable. Justices are men and women chosen by common vote to keep order in Bergama. It is a grave responsibility, not a reward. We answer to the magistrate, but keep our own counsel. If you break the law in Bergama, we will find you. The crowns are traditionalists. We worship the old gods. In Bergama, many crown families are even descended from ancient Yokudan nobility. Though we are loyal to the throne, we would prefer to see someone other than Faharajad sitting on it. Politically speaking, the forebears claim to be more progressive. They've taken to worshipping the imperial gods and associating more with the other races. King Faharajad even joined the Daggerfall Covenant, a move crowns.
Oh, okay, so I'm not a crown enjoyer, basically. Hey there.
Welcome to the Fellowship Hall. You're not from Bergama, though. Are you from Sentinel? Then you may come and go as you see fit.
What's going on in here? No.
The person behind the disappearances is definitely a crown. No doubt about it. The person behind the disappearances is definitely a crown. No doubt about it.
Now that's low, even for you.
How do they just...
How could you
How
possibly...
do they think I'm a forebear?
Because there were shreds of a crown Distasha left at one of the crime scenes.
Are the bailiffs covering that up? This is the first I've heard of it.
Bookshelf? No. Oh, bookshelf.
Regardless of what he's told you, Magistrate, Ista and his bailiffs have made no progress in their investigation.
Honestly, I'm more worried about the withered hand than these disappearances, Councilman. We just have to give Ista more time.
I don't know. Bailiff Fakimal, the one who lives at the northwest edge of town, I heard he was ignoring evidence in the case.
We can't believe everything we hear. You have my word, though, if necessary. I will deal with Ista.
Drinking again.
Our brother Ista has not visited the Fellowship House much of late.
No, but one of the bailiffs was here. Believe it or not, the guards almost didn't let him in.
Truly? What possible reason would the guards have for keeping out a bailiff?
His crown Distasha was all shredded up.
What? God damn it.
I suppose it just gave him a new one.
Oh, I was literally right on the end as well. Okay.
Heard what you did at the Atatura estate. Tava bless you.
Oh. Okay. And I got a letter here. Alrighty. Really quickly, I'm just going to take that shit off.
Justice
Ah,
Ista,
fuck.
you are hereby found guilty of obstructing an investigation and conspiring against the people of Bergamo.
I do not know from where these charges originate, Magistrate, but I am innocent. You will see. The truth will come to light.
You will remain here until a thorough investigation has been completed. I am sorry, Ista.
Well, it seems my efforts to shield the Magistrate from security concerns have landed me in the stocks. The Magistrate says I impeded the investigation. Apparently, she went behind my back to conduct her own inquiries. I found evidence she has been meeting secretly with Fakimal, one of my bailiffs. When I asked her about it, she had me locked up. What? How can this be true? Fakimal has been known to bend the law, but he always followed orders. I can't imagine him going on a killing spree. Where is he? I would speak with him straight away. Dead? The poor boy. I don't understand. You're saying he was killing people under orders? The only people with the authority to issue orders to Fakimal are myself and the Magistrate. You think she's involved in this? That looks like Sulma's key. And this would explain why she put me in the stocks. May I request one last favor then? The Magistrate's home is southwest of the Hall of Judgment. Would you investigate
I will
the place?
indeed. Heyo. Oh, okay, cool. I'm probably gonna have to go in the basement there. Am I correct? Yep. What do we got down here? I see.
Come on, you dogs. We need to get this
Oh,
load
hey
of
there.
bodies out of here.
How's it going? Well, that was pretty cool. Where the fuck did you come from? Jesus. Alisan, is that the other guy?
What were you doing down there? So now you know my dark secret. It must be horrifying. I haven't been able to bring myself to go down there since this began. I just gave Fakimal a key. Do you understand, though? Do you realize why this is necessary?
Enlighten me.
Yes, there is no other way. Do you understand the power of the Withered Hand? King Faharajad, the Ashaba, they cannot stop them. Eventually the Hand would have come here and killed everyone. This deal is our only hope. It was the only deal Alisan would accept. It seems terrible, but we're only killing vagrants, criminals. To save the city, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Let me finish this. It's only a few more corpses.
No.
Will you keep my secret? If that's your choice, I will turn myself in. There's no point in trying to deny my crimes. Mark my words, though, Wayfarer. You've doomed Bergamo. The Withered Hand will kill us all. I hope I'm wrong, but in my heart, I know I'm not.
Oh. Always speak to Ishta above. Is that just Iso being stupid? Yep, it is. Oh, hey. Oh, there's own quest here.
There you are. I've been looking for... I'm afraid you'll have to pardon me. He is at the shipyards town of Tava's Blessing. The Withered Hand is there, and he needs you to come as soon as possible. The scholar Zora said something about that being the birthplace of one of the Anse.
Of course you know what that means.
Oh, and
Everyone
Scholar
knows who
Zora
the
wants her
Anse are,
apprentice
right?
Shiri to return to Bergamo right away. She wants you to speak to Captain Rawan and ask him to order Shiri to return, whether the girl wants to or not. Tava's Blessing is where the Royal Navy has its shipyards. You must not let the town fall to the Withered Hand. Beware of the shifting sands, Wayfarer. I hope Ruptga guides you quickly to the prince's side. The ships being built at the Tava's blessing.
Critical for the war effort.
Sharing the evidence you discovered at Fakimal's house, I was able to convince the other bailiffs to release me from the stocks. Tell me, though, what did you learn at the magistrate's house? That must have been quite a grisly scene. The other bailiffs are already on their way over there. I will leave it to them to arrest the magistrate as well. Why, though? Why did the magistrate and Fakimal kill all these people? All right. I have witnessed many dark crimes in my time as justice, but they pale in comparison to this. To think our own magistrate would make a deal with the Withered Hand. What could she possibly hope to gain from such a thing? A noble notion, I suppose, but nothing can justify the murder of innocents. She will pay for her crimes. You've done quite a service for our fair city. I'm not one for emotional displays of appreciation, but you have my...
Hell yeah. Okay, let's go start the next little chapter of the story here.
Have heart, Captain.
It is an honor to meet you. Prince Azar has told me of your deeds in Sentinel, and I know you have General Thoda's respect as well. With you here, I think our chances of surviving this have improved tenfold. Thank you for bringing me this message, albeit the Scholar's apprentice was lost to me in the fighting. Regrettably, I fear that young Shiri was most likely slain. Of course, until you arrived, I believed we would soon share her fate.
I heard the commotion out there, and somehow I knew it was you. I can't tell you how good it is to see you, my illustrious friend. As you can see, we are in dire straits here, and it's on the verge of getting much worse. That fiend Alisan is here. With Uwafa dead, he has the Withered Hand dedicated to his own twisted designs. He seeks power. The reason they aren't raising these people is because Alisan plans to turn himself into a lich. He has corrupted one of the Anse wards. He's using some kind of necromantic focuses to channel energy from the dead for a ritual he's conducting in the lighthouse. He says this ritual will make him a lich. Will you help me stop him? I believe it's best to destroy the focuses first. Alisan's minions have been piling the dead around them. They seem to be channeling energy for the ritual. Destroy the focuses, then go to the lighthouse and find a way to disrupt Alisan's ritual. Not good, I'm afraid. Rumors about the Anse wards being stolen run rampant, and every day there are new reports of risen dead. The Crowns and some forebears are calling for my father to step down. There's even talk of rebellion. When we arrived, the necromancers had already killed everyone. We snuck up to spy on them, and I saw Alisan. Evil has twisted his features, but I knew him. He was ranting about this ritual to become a lich. We attacked, but you see how that went. Yes, he and Uwafa both. Since we were knee-high to a doom beetle. We studied together, but they were always sadistic, obsessed with death. That was before their father turned, of course. If only we had killed them all back then. My father sent me here because he feared the Withered Hand might target our navy. I don't think that's why they came, though. It seems that many centuries ago, this was the home of one of the Anse who sacrificed themselves to create the wards. I suspect it has something to do with Alisan's plan to become a lich. This is where the Anse was born. Perhaps Alisan had to bring the ward here in order to corrupt it. That's just my theory, of course.
I see. Okay. We're here at the last little focus. And, alright, we can go right to the lighthouse? Fuck yeah. Hey there, Alisan.
You've come too late! The ritual has begun and you cannot strike me down! You are the one who killed my brother Uwafa, are you not? I will grant that you are likely a formidable foe. But once I become a lich, I will burn you to cinders. There's nothing you can do to stop me now.
How did I crawl up here if you're on top of the
ritual
hatch?
has begun, and I am already bound to the Anse ward as it is bound to me. If you strike me down, the blade will be shattered.
Oh, you're not on top of the hatch. Okay. Oh.
You broke the Anse ward. You think that will stop me?
After so many centuries, it is a wonder I can still be surprised. I could not abide the necromancer corrupting my ward, but I was powerless to stop him. Your actions have shattered the blade, but you made the right choice. You have my
What's next?
gratitude. Shattering the blade was the only way, albeit there were consequences. Necromantic energy was released, causing the dead of Tava's blessing to rise. The necromancer himself is not a lich, but he has become a powerful spirit. No, he cannot be slain now. There is a way, but I am fading. With the ward broken, my strength wanes quickly. I will presently go to the far shores unless you can reforge the blade. We need the gods' favor. For Tava, capture the desert wind. For Morwa, get the milk of a goat. And for Zet, gather the earth from a fallen warrior's grave. With these elements, reforge the blade. Then bring it to the Onse Shrine.
Alright. Sounds good to me. There's earth from grave here. Will that work? Oh yeah, that works.
You will
I don't think I will.
You will die. And
Alright, I've got some desert wind to capture here. Alright, we're about to get some goat milk. We got it. We forge the blade using the blacksmith forge. Alright, I think I could do that. What do I just put all this shit like in the middle part where it broke and it's good as new? Hammer it together a little ding 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 ding. Pour the goat milk, sprinkle the earth, stoke the flames, stand back. Aw, hell yeah. Shrine is over this way.
you have meddled with my affairs long enough. It is time to end this.
Yes, the time has come to end this evil.
What are you doing here? Your ward is broken, Arisen.
No, it's been fixed.
You are no threat to me.
Now, take the ward and use it to trap
Alright.
Alasan.
Pretty easy. Why didn't he run away?
No!
I feared that after all these years, my sacrifice would prove to be of no avail, but you performed admirably. We cannot kill that necromancer, but he will trouble us no more. He became some kind of specter, and he bound himself to my ward, but that allowed me to imprison him within it. He is contained now. The important thing is that the ward is restored and can again protect the Alik'r desert. For that, I thank you. I sense that the third ward is in the greatest peril of all. The sibling of the necromancer who came here is far more skilled in the dark arts, far more dangerous, and far more ambitious. The sibling I speak of has
there's
not been
another.
slain, and has possession of the third Onse ward, but I cannot sense its location. Despite our victory here, the Alik'r desert is still in danger. Whatever has befallen, you must recover.
It's gonna be a
the
woman.
third ward. I do not know, but trust your destiny, for it will lead you where you need to be. First, though, you must secure my ward. Find someone you can entrust with its keeping. I sense that we will meet again. May the gods watch over you until then.
What foulness is afoot now? The dead have risen? I thought Alasan was purposefully not raising them. Are we too late? Has Alasan made
Nah, he's
himself
good.
into a lich? He's not? Oh, we should rejoice then. That bastard. I relish the knowledge of his defeat. Without him, the rest of these necromancers do not concern me. Not in the least. What of the Anse Ward? Do you have it? And you brought it to me? That's quite an honor. I promise you, for as long as I live, it will not fall into enemy hands again. Now, only the final Anse Ward remains. But if Uwafa and Alasan are gone, who has it? Another sibling? Who could that be?
Yep, I knew it.
Wait, Satura did have another child, a very young daughter. I remember her now, nipping at her brother's heels. I do not remember her name. Somehow we must find her, though.
I think I know where to find the third
Do you
Anse
now?
Ward.
Hell yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I got a little crown box here.
An excellent selection.
Okay, cool. Wait, clockwork apostate face prints? Is that what I just got? Is that what I just got on my character? Apparent head markings. Yeah, cool. I'll take this.
It seems Necromancer Alasan underestimated you. I was hiding outside the lighthouse. After you disrupted the ritual, I went in and found
level 30
Alasan's
hero.
notes. I think I know where the Withered Hand has taken the third Anse Ward. Hunding's Watch. The Withered Hand is seeking out the birthplaces of the Anse who forged the wards. Just as Alasan did here, they can use these locations to corrupt the wards. The third Anse, Halela, was born near Hunding's Watch. I am sure of nothing, but this is my suggestion for where you should begin your search. There is a wise woman in Hunding's Watch, Priestess Sermon. Perhaps she can give you more insight. Since both Alasan and Uwafa have been dealt with, the Withered Hand may be considerably weakened. Perhaps the third Anse Ward is closer at hand than you realize. If the gods are with you, I believe you will recover it.
I believe so as well.
Satakal eats himself, and the spirits move to the far shores. Shiri, I do not know this name, nor do I know anything about any Anse Ward. I know only that Satakal will soon devour himself, devour us all. We must warn them, or must we? No, it matters not.
Cool. What do you over here have to say?
It is good to see you again, my friend. Now I understand why Tuwaka bid me to come here to Hunding's Watch. If you are to save the Alik'r Desert from the Withered Hand, there are things you must learn from the spirits of this place. Yes, many of them. And pilgrims come from all over Hammerfell to honor them, the heroes of our greatest wars. It is usually a quiet affair. But when one such as you arrives, spirits of friend and foe alike awaken to create a portrait of the past. To teach you, if you are to be champion of the Alik'r, you must understand the spirit of this desert and its people. Tuwaka says you must walk in the steps of our heroes, battle the spirits of the enemies they faced. Then you will understand. First, you will face the Nedic peoples. When the regatta first crashed on these shores,
I thought
the Needs
no,
were
it
first to challenge
was
them.
the aliens that challenged
Fight
them.
the Nedic soldier spirits,
Or more so, they
claim
challenged the
their
aliens.
essences, and use them to summon and face their leader, War Chief Hakon.
Alright. I have myself some essences. I'm gonna go kill Hakon. Where is he? Come on. Oh, these guys just killed him. I guess I gotta wait for his ass to respawn. Hello?
You are not welcome here. We will defend our land.
Indeed you will. The Needs are ancestors to Imperials. Also kind of ancestors to Nords, but not really that much. That's more so the Morans mainly. Hell yeah. Alright, Keeper. I did your silly little thing.
In our fight against the Needs, we saw the raw power of defiance. We came to respect Tamriel and its warriors. You must now battle the giant Goblin King. The Regada's long road to conquest was
Bugbears?
paved with thousands of these beasts' corpses. Such things are difficult to imagine, yes. In those times, goblins were mighty beasts, and their cruelty was not tempered by cowardice as it is now. Their filthy strongholds littered the sands of Hammerfell like a pox when the Regada arrived. Horrible indeed. Our Yokudan ancestors could not tolerate such a blight on their new homeland. They would suffer no rivals, and so one of their mightiest heroes, Frandar Hunding, rallied the swords of the Regada to slay the beasts. Ah, Tuatha claimed him during one of the bloodiest battles of the campaign. But his son,
I met both of these
Ivar,
guys.
filled with wrath over the slaying of his father, soon rose to take command of the Regada. He swore to avenge his father, no matter the cost. The Song of Divad tells us that he and his band of sword singers worked their sacred forges and consulted eldritch tomes for many long years to create 5 great swords. With these blessed blades, the Regada forever vanquished the giant goblins. Well, Tuatha tells me that you must do battle with the spirits of the
Tuatha tells you a lot
giant
of shit,
goblin
man. You put up with all of it?
To what end? I do not know. But only fools doubt
Okay.
Tuatha.
Alright, Goblin Chief. I have silly little essences for you. Yeah? Overlord doesn't want to work. I'm just gonna use Blood Scion whenever I get that. Alright. Throne Keeper Farvad. I finished your shit. Can I move on now? Can I get ahead? I'm not gonna bother those guys. They're not gonna bother me. I'm not gonna bother them.
Ironically, it was in our fight against the hideous goblins that we came to love the desert and its
Orcs.
simple beauty. Now you must face the proud orc warriors of ancient Orsinium. The fight for the orc city proved to be one of our
I don't need to be
greatest
told about
triumphs.
fucking
It is the
Orsinium
heart.
again.
You must...
Nope, okay, there we go. Recording again. Hey, asshole.
You are not
Am I
welcome
not?
here.
Really?
We will defend our land.
Your fire does nothing to me, even though I'm a vampire. I'm basically hacking. I'm basically doing the Daggerfall cheat where you give yourself a weakness and you give yourself immunity to that weakness, so you level up faster. Alright, am I done yet?
The swords of Yokuda were not often sheathed.
There's
Our long siege of
more.
Orsinium taught us the value
Oh my god.
Now you must face the forces of the Breton king, Joal, a treacherous asp, whose lust for power led to broken alliances and countless sorrows. He was the king of Daggerfall during the siege
This guy
of
talks so
Orsinium.
slowly.
You must slay the perfidious spirits
Okay,
of King
yeah, do
Joal.
the same thing I've been doing for fucking ever. Okay. Alright, I've got the stupid fucking essences. Where's King Joal at? Alright.
Stupid red
If I have to do another one of these, I'm gonna lose my shit, dude. This is the most repetitive quest I've ever fucking been on. I'm definitely gonna have to do it with Altmer. I already know that there's gonna be an Altmer stage next. Okay, you got gold. Fucking, I'm taking your lunch money. Oh, I feel like I've just walked the fucking 7,000 steps in real life.
Joal's betrayal taught us yet another virtue. Caution. Wariness. We remain slow to trust, but loyal beyond measure. You have reached the summit. The Make-Way God sees much at this height. Have you learned the greatest lesson of this place? The greatest lesson of Hundig's watch is this. Wars are fleeting, but honor is eternal. The dunes of time are ever shifting. Kings rise and fall. Cities are raised and rebuilt. Alliances are forged and broken. But honor, glory, legend remains. Your valor strikes a mighty bell. The heroes have come here themselves.
I've met all these guys before.
Derek Hallen, and both Frandar and Divad Hunding. Their spirits have come here to meet you.
I don't want to challenge them.
I
want to kill.
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
The Sword Singers were as much mages as warriors. They sought strength of body and of mind. These spirits will speak to you. Choose your words with care, though. Tu'whacca says they seek to teach and to test.
Cool. Cool. Alright, what do you guys want to fucking
blades
say?
are forbidden. We must not use them.
Hey.
Without them, all
Hey.
people, our civilization will die.
No, I don't want to examine your shit.
Picking up those blades may lead to something far worse than death.
There we go.
All choices exact a toll, Wayfarer. Some are trivial, but some linger for generations. I was forced to drink from a bitter cup in my time, and all Redguards have paid the price. I wonder if you would have made the same choice. Giant goblins. Beasts thought conquered by Divad have returned. The fight goes poorly. You know the location of powerful magicked blades, but they are dangerous. They were hidden for a reason. Do you seek out the blades? Or fight on without them? I acted as you would. We chose the blades and destroyed the beasts. But as a result, the Shahai, or spirit swords, were forever destroyed. Centuries of
So that's how
wondrous
sword
tradition
singers
snuffed
stopped.
out. I must bear that weight always.
Interesting.
I spent my early years as a maiden of the Spirit Blade. As early as I can remember. Great heroes often carry the greatest regrets. They lie buried in the sand with the bones and broken blades, hidden, forgotten. I had many stories to pass on, but only one is known. Hearken to me. You have won a great battle and covered yourself in glory. But you are gravely wounded. A magical memory stone will allow you to record your last thoughts. Do you think of the battle recording history? Or do you immortalize your beloved
history.
family? The battle was important, yes. But is love not also worthy of remembrance? I thought of my training and the details of the battle, but as I turned my thoughts to family, death silenced me. Now they are forgotten, lost for all time.
We must consider negotiation, my son.
To the dogs with that! Hira has killed my mother. He killed your wife.
What you say is true. But many more wives and sisters will die if we take up the sword.
This cave has made a coward of you. We must fight!
To choose for oneself is simple. To choose for a nation is hard.
The heaviest blade is as a feather compared to the trust of one's people. Abide with me, and listen carefully. A tyrant threatens your people. If you submit to him and become his willing thrall, your people will be shown mercy. If you attack, you and your people will be driven from your homeland and exiled to the sea.
If we're going off what you would do, I would submit.
Submission would have brought peace, yes, but at what cost? All that Yokuda was and is finds its source in the blade.
Oh, he chose the sword. Okay.
Even so, there is always cost.
That's what I would have personally chosen. I was trying to choose what he would have chosen.
And many were lost. Was
Perhaps
this the greater good?
Now that I know that doesn't matter, I'm just gonna choose whatever the fuck I think would.
The goblins approach, my lord. They will slaughter our scouts.
We must hold this pass or the war is lost. Their sacrifice will be remembered always.
Many of our noblest warriors will be slain. How can you turn your back to them?
A goat will run if you strike it. A jackal may bite if you give chase. Only man can choose to do nothing. The path of restraint is often the hardest. I pose to you a question, one that still haunts me. You are a scout for a great army, perched on a mountainside. In the pass below, a band of enemy soldiers slowly approach the position of your dearest friend. Do you abandon your post to help your friend, or do you remain hidden to report the attack?
Hidden.
So, you place duty above personal concerns. Your superiors would be pleased, certainly. But could you bear the guilt? Could you walk all the long trails of your life, knowing that your inaction led to the death of your closest
Rather
friend?
one of us die than both of us die. Alright, Farvad. What do you got to tell to me?
Tuwaka tells me the heroic spirits have returned to their slumber. Ah, only Tuwaka has such knowledge, my friend. I could barely hear you from here. Luckily, Tuwaka has shared some of his wisdom with me. You show great wisdom with your choices. You pursue the deepest honor, that which is found in sacrifice. Your pursuit of the withered hand is proof of this, is it not so? Only know that caution is sometimes the enemy of progress. What? No! I simply thought you'd like to know what Tuwaka thought of you. He is an excellent judge of character. No. The real lesson of these heroes is that legend always carries a price. You must be prepared to pay that toll when it comes. Tuwaka extends his hand. You need only enter the portal, and you will be transported back to the desert below.
Please, tell me you have seen her. Shiri, the scholar's apprentice. Have you seen her? She had the ancient text from the Withered Hand necromancer at Tava's Blessing. She was supposed to go back to Bergamo.
Shiri's the sibling. Shiri's the third sibling. Shiri's the third sibling. Shiri's the third sibling.
And that you came this way, so we were hoping. Alas, there is one other place she might be, but I am too weak to make the journey. Will you take on the search for Shiri in my stead? It is not just Shiri. It is the text she found at Tava's Blessing. Scholar Zore says it must be kept away from the Withered Hand. Shiri has a cousin in Satakalam, Nahira. Please, you must go and see if Shiri is there.
Alright.
Thank you, my friend.
Alright. Oh, hey there.
What happened here? This is terrible. Did the Imperials do this?
Yep.
The leaders of the Withered Hand.
Yep.
But that would mean Shiri is one of them too?
Yep.
A necromancer? This is Unthinkable. Shiri came to me only a few months ago, but she seemed so dedicated. Of course she was. She was studying the Ansei wards. How could I not have seen this? I hope we find her before she does something terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I sure hope so.
Now here's one who I know is loyal to the king. It's good to see you again, my friend. You're going to find this hard to believe.
Fuck you. Actually go fucking kill yourself. Oh my god, I hate fucking ads.
Heal me!
Jesus Christ.
I'm hurt!
Now I have fucking bounty. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh my god. Get the fuck away from me. Okay, I have a fucking pardon. Stupid fucking pardon thing. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm actually fucking so pissed right now. I'm so ready to just end it. This is my least favorite zone story so far. God, it's so fucking tedious. Yeah. Yep, cool. Alright. Oh, I defeat them? Okay, I have to defeat the Imperials. Is that the quest? Oh, who could have fucking guessed? Okay, alright. We're done with them. We just gotta find the leader now. And, have fun. Have fun in the Alik'r Desert. My favorite zone in the game. There's a lore book over there. I'm taking it. It's mine. Oh, you didn't do anything about me freeing the prisoner down there? You must be a real fucking dunce.
This person is our enemy.
Hey, you. You're dead now.
Despite the armor, it is obvious that you are no Imperial, and I rejoice that you have come to my rescue. The Imperials have mistreated me, but I deemed it likely that they would seize control of all Alik'r, and there would be nowhere to flee to. Yes, it's true, but only because resisting would have been to no avail. They sought to use my manor as their command center. They would have slain me if I had not complied. Coming in, I do not have any insight on this. I have been contained here in the manor the whole time. I did not even witness the Imperials marching into the city. Yes, but please don't hurt me. I did. I permitted the Imperials to use the smuggling tunnel beneath the manor, but I regret it now. There's a hatch below. Take the key. Do whatever you wish. There are barrels of kindle pitch down in the tunnel. If you place them near the supports and ignite them, that should collapse the tunnel. I am very sorry for what I have done. Perhaps you could permit me to leave?
Get fucked. Okay, I lost barrel. I lost the disguise somehow. I don't know how. Okay, cool. What, there's another door out? Alright. Hey, did you deal with them, General Thoda boy?
Good work. Hostages came out and we attacked. Cut right through the bastards and scoured the city. Just a handful of Imperials holding out now. They still haven't figured out how they got here, though. I'm worried reinforcements may be on the way. It was a tunnel. There's more to be done, though. Always is, isn't there? Prince Azaz's here. He says they've tracked down the 3rd Ansei ward, and he wants you to join him as soon as possible at the Motalian necropolis. It's a dark place. The largest necropolis in all Alik'r. It's just west of Satakalam. If the Withered Hand's there, I know the prince needs help. I'll send troops as soon as we're done in the city, but I suggest you join him now if you can.
Hey, it's Talia.
You... here? Thank the gods. We need you. The third Ansei ward is here. That girl, Shiri, the scholar's apprentice. She is a necromancer, and she has come to the necropolis. We have to stop her. Raising the dead.
As they
the
do.
Consecrated dead. The very dangerous consecrated dead. The most evil people who ever walked the sands of the Alik'r are entombed in the Italian necropolis. Prince Azza and I came to stop them, but we were overpowered. I fear he is either dead or taken captive. We were attacked by so many, so fast. I tried to find him, but to no avail. I came back to catch my breath. With you here, though, I am willing to try again. If you are.
Yeah, let's go find him.
We must hurry to find the prince. That girl, Shiri. She is not who we thought she was. She is heartless. Given the chance, I have no doubt she will kill the prince and raise him as her undead thrall.
Yeah, yeah, we'll probably stop that. Okay. Hey, it's Prince Azza. Why did they just leave you out
Damn it
here?
all. I can't believe you're finding me like this again. It was humiliating enough the last time. There's no time for jests, though. The Withered Hand has stolen back the Ansei wards we recovered. They have all three again. You gave Ansei Maja's ward to me for safekeeping, and so I was holding on to it. Thronekeeper Farvan was here too, with Ansei Radan's ward. I think Shiri planned it this way. I think she lured us here to get the wards back. Isn't it obvious? She was fooling us all. Apprenticing with Scholar Zore so she could learn about the Ansei wards. Coming along with us to Tava's blessing. She is diabolical. She is like her father. She is the sibling we were warned about. I don't know. I don't even know what she's planning. No. After she finished the ritual, she left. But I think the ward is
Alright
still in
then,
there.
let's get going, boys.
Thanks to my sister, I am restored. And
Damn it.
now, I will have my vengeance.
Just kill the fuck out of Alisan. Yes. Yes. Why did Farvald not take his ward back to fucking the city yet? Why has he done that? That's just silly. Farvald's a fucking idiot. Come on, come on, come on.
What have I done? What have I done? I have struck down one of our ancestors. I have
What did you
betrayed my
do?
vows, my people, my... No. No, I am not all right. Not all right at all. I have failed Tuwaka. First, I lost Ansei Radan's ward, and then to get it back, I was forced to strike down the honored dead. Now the ward is corrupted, and so am I. Well, perhaps. Tuwaka says now that you are here.
Dude, Tuwaka is an imaginary friend, dude.
I
Oh
must
my god.
cleanse the ward. But I will need you to
Yep.
protect the
Yeah,
dead.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Come, quickly now. We must stop
Oh,
this
okay.
woman, Shiri. Meet me at the central tomb.
Hey guys.
I am glad you caught up. I am glad you came to the necropolis in the first place. Tuwaka says, you are the one who must stop Shiri from doing
What dark
this
deed is
dark
that?
deed. She is planning to
I
resurrect
figured.
her father. the necromancer Satura. I was much younger when this man tried to turn the Alik'r into a kingdom of undeath. But I will never forget the horror, the terror. Oh, we cannot allow Satura to return. He was the most powerful necromancer to ever walk these sands. Worse than his children, I suspect. Tu'whacca warns me. Satura will be unstoppable if he is returned from the dead. He will be a great lich, or something even more terrible. We will kill her and retrieve the last Anse ward. Shiri has sealed the tomb, though. Tu'whacca says 2 of us will have to channel the wards we have to open the door. The other one can go in and join you in the fight. You must choose who will come.
Okay, so one of you has to channel the ward. Okay, oh, Prince Azza.
We've been together in this battle since the beginning.
Yeah, you join me.
I feel
You're
like
joining me.
All right. Parvad, Talia,
you guys know what
you know what to do.
All right. Let us open
Fuck
the door.
yeah.
Tu'whacca demands justice be done.
Oh, can I do that? I don't think I can do that.
Yes, that did it. Lead on.
All right, let's fuck this guy up. Hopefully. Taking its time. Okay, there we go. Defeat all enemies in the crypt. Fuck. Alright. Final charge, here we go.
Move to flank!
Hey, Shiri. Yeah, fuck you.
For killing my brother. This is for Uwapa! This is for Arisen! My father
No, he
will soon
won't.
be raised.
I mean, he might.
There is nothing you can do.
But I'll just fuck him up.
This is for all my family. I died, but my father will avenge me. Satura will
Alright, I'll just
avenge
kill
us
him.
all.
Thanks for the gold.
I live again. You die.
It is done. Alik'r is safe again. Come, hero. Gather my
Got it. Hey guys, we did it. We defeated the whole ass family.
I have opened a... Honor and faith are due all. But you who have come from afar, your contribution is matched in measure only by the length of your journey. Thank you. Through you, the Anse wards have been recovered, and so it will be through you they are restored. You have accomplished a heroic feat today, but there is more to be done. Return the Anse wards to their rightful place. The impervious vault. The vault is stronger. It will protect the ward so that we can again protect the Alik'r. I have opened this portal to the vault. You may use it if you wish.
Alright, I like that. Shortcuts. This woman knows the way to my heart.
One cannot be a great ruler without first being an impeccable judge of character. You walked into my palace a stranger, but I trusted you immediately. You have proven that my faith was well placed. Come, though. This is an historic day. We have strengthened the seals on the impervious
You
vault.
probably should have done that like
Your friends
earlier, if
and
that was
many
something we
others
could
have
do.
gathered to witness the return of the Anse wards to their rightful place. Take them. The honor is
Ah,
yours.
hell yeah.
the wards are restored, and so are we. We can again maintain vigil over the living and the dead, and ensure that both adhere to the divine laws of Tu'whacca. Your role in this has not gone unnoticed, young one. For us, it is never finished. But for you, your road leads elsewhere. You have done for Alik'r far more than many others would have. You have fought bravely, sacrificed honorably. You have acted as an Anse would have. Your path is your own, but be assured, Tu'whacca has blessed you. And wherever you go, the gods will be with you. Remain steadfast, mortal, and may you come safely to your journey's end.
Today is a good day, my friends. Our sacred guardians are restored. The specter of undeath threatened our kingdom, our lives. The sands of the Alik'r howled with the outrage of our honored ancestors. Now, though, the spawn of Satura are dead, and they will remain that way. The withered hand is scattered.
Yes!
Many of you already know this, but all this was accomplished only because of this one who stands here before you. The spirit of Divad raises his blade in salute. Someday, this hero's song will be sung in the chants of praise. All hail our great protector. All hail the hero of the Alik'r.
Hell yeah.
In
I'm like the
addition
hero
to
of the
public
entire
praise,
covenant at this
I
point.
must add my own private words of appreciation, Wayfarer. You not only saved the kingdom, you also saved its king. My reign would have been buried in the sands had you not intervened. Thank you. In honor of your selfless dedication, your unwavering courage, and the incredible service you have done the kingdom, I have a gift. This was one of Sentinel's greatest treasures. Now it is yours. I know you will use it well.
Well, hell yeah, I guess that completes all of the Covenant zones, and more importantly, the Alik'r Desert. Glad you guys joined in, stuck around. We'll be doing Craglorn next, and it's either going to be the guilds or the main quest.